Okay, quick update on the indoor aquaponics system here, guys. I got a new light, so now we have 2 lights going, and it's really cool. I've got one controller here, turns the one light on, and it just daisy chains the rest. So manufacturer says I can do a total of 4, so I can just plug in another one here, and then that'll bring my light over here, and I can plug another one, that'll bring my light over there, and it'll basically max out the system. The last video, I had the spinach, and I was talking about elevating them because I wanted the roots to, I didn't want the rock wool that these are planted in to sit in the water, so I figured I'd elevate them a little bit and let the roots reach to the water. Anyway, these things started going to seed on me, I felt like pretty quick. So I started looking it up, and I had these lights going on 18 hours a day. I thought that was what you're supposed to do for inside. I don't really have all that much experience gardening inside. So I started looking it up. Everything I read said I need to be doing 14 to 16 hours. Anyway, I reduced it to 15 hours. So all of these have gone to seed, but you can see it's like these roots just barely started going where I wanted them to go. So lights are on 15 hours now. I got them on a timer. Plus these are the not spinach, these are the lettuce that I had sprouted in the very last video. And I had 100% success rate, everything sprouted. I put 2 rock wool cubes per container, and with these ones I'm letting this is like where the water sits the highest, okay, in the system. So even though I have these are still like the bottoms are just like barely touching the water for most of them, but you can see that the roots are growing a lot better and a lot faster. It's like the bottom of these rock wool touch the water, and the whole thing gets saturated. But anyway, my roots are growing a lot better with these ones than they are with the spinach. So my nitrates, which is basically the nitrogen produced from the fish that the plants can absorb, my nitrates are like sky high. So what I did was I wanted something to start absorbing this, because all this stuff over here is really not kicking in yet. And the light in this room is just over the top, especially at night. Might not look like it right now, but anyway, there's a lot of light in here. I've had a lot of success with everything, just throwing stuff in here and roots sprouting without using any like rooting or cloning kind of gel. I went next door and I grabbed a bunch of cuttings of rosemary. I just put them in here, hopefully that these things will start sprouting some roots, and once they do, then I'll take them outside and plant them in the ground. Hopefully it'll eat up some of the nitrates that are in the system, and I'll get some rosemary going. So that's that. And I will definitely be pulling this stuff here in a few minutes. Now I'm going to go through my seeds, and I'm going to plant something, I don't know what, but some type of lettuce thing. That way I can try and get myself on like a 2-week, 3-week cycle where something's always coming out of this. I'm always planting something continuously. So every video that I'm making on this, guys, I'm learning something. I'm getting a little closer to getting this thing running the way that we all know it should be. So every video is one step closer. The saga continues.